I'm here. I'm not dead. I'm alive. So if you saw the title of the video, we're gonna be talking about today being confident. Yes, confident. Yes, I don't even care about the double chin. Talk to me, cause I love my double chin. Okay, let me stop. So for this video, I did my makeup very special. I didn't do it because since I'm gonna be talking about being confident, let's talk about being confident with ourselves without even makeup on. We don't even need makeup to be beautiful. Now, if you want on makeup, I don't care. Do you? But for today, I did some baby lips. I put some balm on there, and then just to add a little touch, I did this, and that's what you see today. So if you ever run out of blushes, do that. All right, so let's jump right into the questions that I received. Excuse my hair, like it's like whatever. So a lot of questions I received have been from girls, and it's been recently the past couple weeks, but also these are questions that I think people from all over the world have, and they're questions are like statements like, I wish I looked like this person, or that person, I wish I was prettier, and how do I develop more confidence in myself? And I think these are questions that we all have. I think all of us at some point have some insecurities that we're dealing with. It might be more towards women, only because that is what I am familiar with, because I am a woman, and a lot of people who've asked these questions have been women. But no doubt a lot of these things will apply to guys too, so you can keep listening if you want to be more confident, or I don't know, I'm sure it'll help everybody, hopefully. So we all deal with insecurities at some point. I remember whenever I was younger, I would come home from school several times a week and cry because somebody at school told me I was fat and I had a big butt. I remember feeling so uncomfortable in my body. I remember wishing I was skinnier and prettier. I can't even believe that I thought it was bad to have a big butt. Like, that just tells you that something's wrong, okay? Anyway, so I remember also looking at TV shows, magazines, commercials, and looking at these superstars, these famous people, these actors who just look perfect. And I was like, that's no fair. Like, they were totally born that way. Like, I could never look like that. And so you end up having a lot of issues with your body image, and all those things contribute to our insecurity issues that we have as girls. I remember going to church, and this is a big factor in my life, religion. I remember going to church and hearing my teachers tell me that we were daughters of God. And they taught us each that we were special in our very own way. That each one of us had our own gifts and our own talents. Began to become more real to me. I remember having long talks with my mom about my body image. And I remember her looking me in my eyes and telling me how beautiful I was. So these frequent talks with my mom, these regular Sunday lessons, and mainly a determination I had to be happy has got me where I am. It has made me who I am. Confident, happy, loving, unique. I know that I'm a daughter of God. I know that I'm special and I bring something unique to the table, and I know that each of you have that same individual gift. Because I can't do some of the things that you can do. And that's why God made us all different, because we all bring something different to the table, and we have to figure out for ourselves what that is, what our gifts are, because I promise that all of us have them. So the question is, how do I become more confident in my own skin? How do we become more confident in our own skin? the simple but complex answer to this is you have to love yourself. Let me say that again. Love yourself. Love them. Love yourself. I look good. Anyways, this is serious. I need to stop joking. This is seriously something that I've noticed. And these are things that I've seen from countless women around me and even men with insecurities. We jump into these bad relationships and these bad situations because we jump into them hoping that somebody else can complete us, but we don't even love ourselves. I'm going to talk more about that. So I hear a lot of girls say, I attract the jerks. There aren't any good men out there. The truth is you aren't attracting the right men because you don't love yourself. You aren't attracting the right men because you don't love yourself. Once you love yourself, you hold yourself to higher standards. You walk with a different beat. You have a light about you that everyone can see. Men respect that. They respect a woman who loves themselves and carries herself with respect. Men only do to you what you let them do to you. You can't go into a relationship looking for your other half. You go into a relationship being complete and satisfied with yourself, loving yourself, and then you will attract men and have better and longer and healthier relationships. See, insecure men go for insecure women and vice versa. A strong, successful, loving, good man doesn't want an insecure woman. An insecure man sure doesn't want a strong woman. So for the questions like, how do I find a good guy? How do I find someone who loves me for me? The answer is the same. Love yourself. Ladies and guys, if you don't love yourself, it's time for you to step out of these situations that you're in and learn to love yourself. Or else you're going to keep going into these bad situations, trying to find love through somebody else and through something else and living through something else or someone else. And that happiness is going to be temporary. You wonder why you're happy one minute and sad the next. Ask yourself, do you love yourself? Look in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. Make a list of things that you find beautiful about yourself. And read them often. Be nice to yourself. When someone gives you a compliment, just believe them. I hate when I give people compliments and they say, no, you're lying. I'm really not lying. I'm not lying. I really think you're beautiful, but okay. Most of the time, somebody gives you a compliment, they're being sincere. Most of the time. So just take the compliment. Be nice to yourself. That's the biggest thing. Remember, more importantly than anything, you're a daughter of God. And that He has made you with a very special purpose. And it's your job to develop and strengthen your gifts so that He can use you to bless the lives of others. As we step out on the limb, as we get out of our comfort zones, we will begin to stretch ourselves. You will find yourself doing and achieving things you may never thought that you could have achieved. Through victories, through these small victories, these big victories, your confidence will increase. no doubt. Because now you know what you can overcome. You begin to see how strong you really are. I am confident. Nobody can tell me that I'm useless. Nobody can tell me that I am ugly. Nobody can take away my happiness. And as soon as you realize how special you are, just the way you are, the brighter life gets. When you become happy with yourself and your happiness isn't determined on somebody else's opinions or what the world or what social media tells you is beautiful, life is so much more enjoyable and happier. So why not start today? Why not start loving yourself today? If you're not happy, take a step back and look at your life. Evaluate the people in your life, even the music you listen to, the things you watch on TV, and etc. And get the bad things out of your life. Get them. Shoo. Bye. Get them out. Because as you allow those bad things, those negative things to dwell in your life, you're saying you don't care about your happiness. Put the good things at the forefront of your mind. Listen, you can choose to be happy. It's a choice that you have to make. So the question is, do you want to be happy? Do you want to love yourself? Do you want to have that confidence that everyone can see that shines? I'm not talking about that cocky stuff. That's different. I'm talking about a beauty that's not just on the outside, but a beauty that's on the inside. And I know that's possible, and I want everybody to feel that light, because I feel like you're not really living life until you do. Until you love yourself, how can you love life? I know that that God is aware of you. I know that He's there for you. You're not alone. You don't have to go through this life alone. You don't have to go through these hardships alone. That's not the way this life is meant to be. If nobody else has told you today, I want to tell you that I love you, and don't forget it. I love you. God loves you, and you're loved and you're special. Don't forget to comment below your thoughts on the video, and because that really helps me know what I need to talk about next or what I can improve on. Don't forget to like the page, because if you like the page, you'll be able to see when I post stuff on here, because I'm going to be also posting like quotes and different things. Subscribe to me on YouTube, Alicia Marks, Life According to Alicia Marks. But until next time, toodaloo, dose.